What's up, gamers? It's your host, Cobra, and today we're talking about the Guild of Guardians NRG Hero sale. Now, real quick, because I usually ask at the end and YouTube tells me that most of you guys don't make it that far, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss future content from the Freeroll. Guys, I am really pumped because on December 14th at 7 p.m. EST, Guild of Guardians is going to kick off their NRG Legendary Hero sale. There's a few things that you need to know about the sale because it's going to work a little differently than previous drops. The good news here is that it is a time-limited sale instead of quantity-limited sale. It's going to last 24 hours and there will be no supply cap. You're going to be limited to one per transaction, but there's no limit on the number of transactions you can make. The sale is going to take place on Immutable X, and this is great news because it means that the purchase will be entirely gasless. That saves us a bunch of money. However, it also means that you're going to need to deposit some ETH onto Immutable X before you're able to make that purchase. Now, the good news is that's relatively easy as long as you have the ETH to deposit. You can go to the Immutable X website and click right here, or you can do very similar on Token Trove as well. Then just enter the amount that you want to deposit and go through a couple of wallet transactions and you're done. Now the cost is going to be $350 in Ethereum on Immutable X. Now, the one thing that will be similar is that you're going to still have an RNG pull for the chance at a special skinned version of the NRG Hero. There's a 10% chance at a warrior skin, a 2% chance at an elite skin, and for one very lucky person, there's going to be a 1-of-1 mythic skin. Everybody that makes a purchase is also going to receive the very first NRG NFT collectible. This will be a free NFT that is included with your purchase, and it's going to be kind of unique because this is really the first collaboration between a play and earn game and a esports team. So this will be a neat thing to get for free. I don't know if it's going to have any actual value, but we like a bonus. So let's take a look at the hero himself and talk about what we know and don't know so far. Now, here are the 4 different versions. Very cool, quite clearly a melee class hero. Now, I'm not sure that's been officially confirmed anywhere, but just look at that sword. It's definitely melee. We also know, because of a small dev leak during the most recent AMA, that this will be a light element character, which is great. I can pair that up with my Leah, and that'll be a very nice start to a light element team. Now, one thing that we definitely do not know for sure is the faction that this hero will be. It looks to me like this is a Glade faction character, and in fact they chose to compare him to Jermaine, who is also a Glade class. So you can see they're similar look, but could easily be an Empire. Does not look like a Horde to me, but it'll be Empire or Glade for sure. They also did a little bit of a nod to NRG themselves with this character. I'm told that NRG came up with the name for the character themselves. You can also see there's a big N right on the chest plate of the hero. There are an NRG rune on the side of the blade, mixed in with a couple of other runes, and you can see some N details across the design of the character as well. Another important detail to note is that this is going to be a legendary hero, and this is the first time that you'll have a chance to directly purchase a legendary hero from the Guild of Guardians team since I think March, when they had their very first founder sale. So there has been a tremendous amount of players that have joined the project and started to build out their roster since that time, and they may not have been able to afford a legendary hero. Certainly on secondary, they have been selling for quite a bit more than the $200 to $250 price point that the original drop was at, and they sell for quite a bit more than the $350 that you'll have to pay for the hero in this sale. So it is the best time to get your hands on a legendary hero since the original founder sale, which is very cool. It's important to note, however, that this is not a founder hero. They're going to classify it as an early adopter hero, which will be a different tier, slightly below founder. So from a gameplay perspective, that doesn't mean anything. From a collectability standpoint, it should mean that the founder heroes remain a little bit more valuable and a little bit more collectible because they're the founder edition. And this one will be a little bit less desirable from that standpoint. However, it is a standalone item, and it is a little bit historical in terms of the collaboration that's happening here. So for that reason, it could easily be worth just as much on secondary in the long term. And I also expect that if it's a good character, then by the time we're actually playing the game, it could potentially be worth even more than the founder ones, because a lot of people are going to care more about the usability of the character in game. Now, from an investment standpoint, I think that if you are believing in this game, this is an excellent purchase because long term, it's going to be a legendary hero and very useful in game. And after the 24 hours is up, there's no more available for sale directly, so you'll have to go to secondary. And between today and the time the game launches, there's going to be a whole bunch more people that join and wish they had that hero. So the demand will be there eventually. But because it is a 24-hour sale, there's really no excuse for anybody that is in the project today that wants to make a purchase. There's no reason that they won't be able to get exactly as many copies of this hero as they would like. And so for that reason, early on, I don't expect that there will be much profit in flipping the hero. However, if you're willing to hold on to the NFT for a while, I do expect it will be appreciating in value over time. I intend to purchase 2 or 3 of them, one at least for myself to play with, likely a second one to have on either another account or to potentially rent out, and then a third one to potentially flip when these heroes are ultimately worth a bunch more. And that wraps up today's discussion about the NRG Legendary Hero sale that's coming up on December 14th. I'm really excited to get my hands on that character. Let me know in the comment section if you're going to be making this purchase as well, and if so, how many you intend to pick up. And if you're not already, hit that like and subscribe button for us so that you can follow the channel and get all of our latest updates. Also, make sure you're following us on Twitter. That's where most of the giveaways happen and announcements about new videos as well.